Fabulous.
And I'm Queen.
And we are back with Let's Talk About It. So today we're going to
Yes.
be talking about this dealing with disgruntled family. How do we deal with disgruntled family members
With a long handled spoon.
that you have to love because it's the right thing to do, but they so toxic
Yeah.
and they just keep things going,
Yeah.
and your energy is drained every time they come
Yes.
around.
Yes.
Something that all of us have to deal with.
Yes. Yes.
Disgruntled family.
And it's not a good feeling when you have to deal with your family member that you loved all your life. You've got a relationship and gained respect, and you was loyal to them, and it's hard to have them now really as your enemy, basically.
Right.
How do you deal with that? How do you just turn off from loving somebody into them becoming your arch enemy?
Right, right.
It's hurtful. It's painful. It's very disappointing. But we have to remember that we, as the individual that's on the other side, we have to learn how to accept the fact, and we've talked about this in our other podcast, that loyalty only runs one way. And it's a choice that we make to be loyal to somebody else. They don't have to be loyal back to us. And so we make that decision to open up our hearts and open up our life to an individual that we believe, going to love us back, that's going to reciprocate the way we're giving it to them. But it sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. It just doesn't.
No, no,
And it,
no.
it started from way back in the Bible with Cain, Abel. It started right back then. So, you know, for us that's on the other side, we have to come to grips with the fact that it's not our fault. It's not our fault that this is happening.
Right, right,
You
right.
know, we're trying to work things out and do what's right, but you can't make somebody love you that don't love you.
Right, right, right.
Fabulous.
So I love the what you just pointed out with it's not your fault, because see sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves where it's like I should have seen signs, I should have seen this coming. But when you're talking about family, your guard is all the way down because it's
Absolutely.
family.
It's family.
So you don't have
Absolutely.
no walls up with family. This
Exactly.
is family. This is someone you came up with in the dirt with, and
Exactly.
it's history. Is decades of
Exactly.
like even I love that we're doing this because for the families that's still getting together, I'm seeing things online about people bracing themselves for Thanksgiving. You don't
Exactly.
even want to get together for Thanksgiving because of
Exactly.
this disgruntled
Ex-
family members. So,
exactly.
like, we tend to be hard on ourselves when you shouldn't be, because, like I said, your guard was all the way down. You didn't expect
Exactly.
them to hurt you like that. So, like,
Exactly.
embrace that pain and be
Exactly.
present with it.
And
They
be
hurt.
very
It
present.
hurts.
And be very present with
Yes.
it, because it is what it is.
Yes.
And a lot of times we try to suppress things that we really don't need to suppress. We need to really deal with, because it's going to bring more harm to us than good.
Yeah.
And it starts messing with your psyche, of
Yeah.
course. It's going to start messing with your health. And you know what? We got to learn how to self-care even when we're going through these type of situations. And we have to learn how to love our own self
Yeah.
and know that it's okay. It's okay to react. It's okay to feel this way,
Yeah.
because the person that's hurting you, they're feeling some type of way, and they're not thinking about how you feel.
They living their life.
They
You-
living their
you
best
stressed
life,
out, not
so they
eating,
say.
right? Not eating, and you're
Right,
hurting,
and
you
crying,
can't talk
and-
about it, and they just
Oh,
going through life like they ain't do
stop.
nothing.
Like they haven't done absolutely nothing.
Make it make sense.
And so what we have to do is we just have to learn to live with the fact that that person is no longer a part of my life.
Right.
They're not a part of my being.
Yeah.
They're not a part of my destiny. Okay, and we have to learn this and we have to release it into God's hands and let God handle it. And we that I'm talking about the ones of us that's on the other side, not the disgruntled person, but the one that's we're on the other side.
Right. Right.
We have to realize that we're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like what you said. We have to be present.
Yeah. You do.
And in order to deal with it, we can't be absent-minded and out of body. We got to be present and deal with it.
And deal with it and accept it
And
too.
accept the fact that
Right.
it is.
Some people in your family is not family.
There you go. They don't
They,
mean
you
you
know how
no
they say in
good.
relationships you grow apart. You
Absolutely.
don't grow apart from your brother.
Absolutely.
You don't grow apart from your sister. Should it be that way?
No.
No.
Even a mother and a father.
Right. Right.
I mean,
Right.
then that hurts worse because especially when you've been in the same household and you're breaking bread together and taking baths together if you were little and now you don't even know this person.
No, it's like, who are you? This
Who is
isn't,
this person?
you don't, and that's the scary part for me. It's like, when someone turn out to be someone you don't even recognize anymore.
Exactly.
Like, is this the same person?
Is this the
that
same person
I broke bread with that I used to love?
Exactly,
Like, I don't know
exactly.
this person.
I don't know
Flip the script on you.
Exactly. And now you're trying to figure out, well, what am I to do? Because at the end of the day, they still kinfolk. We can't we can't change the DNA that they was born into our family, and this is just what it was. But we want to know, how do you deal with them once they come out of pocket?
And come out on you. Show,
And
like,
come-
take the mask off.
Like, take the real
You
mask
protect
off.
your peace. Listen, peace is price. You can't put a price on
You
peace for
can't
me.
do it.
Like, I refuse. So you have to. I feel like you protect your peace, and you just gotta love them from a distance.
Exactly.
You can't open yourself up to them
do it.
anymore.
You can't
You
do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. You gotta protect your peace, and you got to protect your peace
Right.
any way you can. And sometimes it's just, you can't have all these toxic people in your life.
No, you really can't.
Because they only come in with drama. They come, and they're not even coming. They're not even coming in the spirit of unity.
Nope.
They're coming to be divisive.
Yeah. I like that. It's
They
so
are.
true. It's so true. It's
You
so
know,
true.
and they hid it for so many years. You would never think, that this person or that person or whoever it is would ever come out like that.
And feel that way
And
about you,
feel
right?
that way about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And want to hurt you.
Because they jealous or they just...
Absolutely. And been this way, like you said, from dirt up, from ground
Yeah,
up.
it's scary. It's scary. But it's happening.
Absolutely.
Everybody's family. It's happening.
Absolutely.
Everyone got a disgruntled family.
Absolutely. And so we can't deny this. It's nothing to sweep under the rug. It's nothing to say, oh no, that don't happen in my family. Oh yeah. It's happening right now probably. You know what I mean? And we've already accepted the fact that it is. So we're dealing with that now.
We're dealing with it
We're
right
dealing
now,
with
y'all.
that situation now.
Whew.
Amen. But for the ones of you that got to find out about it, that's the question. How you going to deal with it? Because
Right.
we're coming up with a plan on how to deal with this individual.
Right,
you see.
right.
But it doesn't, like I said, it's not that we hate them or, we just not going to be.
Can't be in
Entangled.
relationship. Is that how
Not
you
gonna
say
be
it? I don't know how to
entangled.
put it. Like, listen,
Yeah.
you ain't coming to Thanksgiving.
No, we're not coming. We good.
It sounds mean,
We-
but it's just,
we
you
got, we
know,
got to protect our
Yeah, like
sanity,
we
our
just-
peace. We know you're not coming for the right reasons.
right.
You're not coming to bring us together. You're coming to tear us further apart, and we can't have that.
And then you're not taking accountability either
exactly
for like your
that
actions.
part.
Like
Absolutely.
it's nothing worse than dealing with someone that say and do things to hurt you and then act like they don't know what they're doing.
Exactly.
They won't be, accountable for it.
They're not. Now that part right there, accountability.
Yes.
Oh boy, we can do a whole other podcast on accountability. When people don't want to be held accountable for their behavior, because God knows they can deflect.
Yes. Oh man.
They deflect so well.
They'll find everything wrong with
Oh
you.
my God, everything is wrong with you. But God knows the mirror has never been turned in their face.
Yep. It's
You
true.
understand? They don't see nothing they doing wrong.
Yeah.
But it's us. Everything is us.
Yeah.
We doing everything. And
Everything.
And they won't hold themselves accountable for the least.
Yeah.
At least hold yourself accountable for the least, and maybe we can work from there. But they don't see themselves in none of this.
No.
Period.
They don't. They really
Period.
don't. It's selfish.
And the question becomes, how do they sleep at night?
They be sleeping good.
Oh,
I don't understand that part.
I don't
Like,
understand it.
that's what I mean by, we gotta be careful to not, allow it to like stress you out and it's taking over your mind. You're always thinking about it because they sleeping.
Absolutely.
They eat and they living.
Absolutely.
They feel good about what they did.
Absolutely. And they don't have a problem with you being in pain.
No. And we talking about family, y'all. We're not even talking about people you meet out there. We're talking about blood family.
People that your mama birthed.
Or your mama watched.
Amen.
She babysat
How about
them.
that? How about that one?
Cousins that grew up like you were siblings.
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about.
Absolutely. And now they done turned completely on you. And you know what they turn against you for? Money.
Yep. Talk about it.
For
Oh, we going there, y'all.
Yep. Because they jealous because of something that you have. A relationship. Anything. People are, listen, you got to be careful who you call family.
You do.
I'm going to put that out there. You got to be careful who you call your family.
Yep.
Okay? Because family is deep. Family runs deep.
Yeah.
You understand? And just because it's 12 of y'all and all y'all live on the same block next to each other, that don't mean you're family.
No.
Okay? Don't mean that. Or you come and come to my house and get a plate of food.
Right.
That don't make you family.
Yeah.
Okay? Because family can plot on you.
Family will take you out.
Sure they will.
You said it, over money. Like, it's disgusting.
Absolutely.
Money and materialistic things.
There you go. Absolutely.
Tears families apart.
Absolutely.
I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine. She's a co-worker. She just lost her brother. And she's going through it. Like, she lives in one state, had to travel to another state. She's actually was there for like a month. And dealing with family.
Yep.
And the materialistic things. And one thing I said to her is, it don't matter what race the family is.
Exactly.
I don't understand why people treat, death like you hit the lottery.
Exactly.
It ain't lottery time.
Exactly. Oh my God.
It's like,
unbelievable.
You're not even grieving the loss. You worried about what you're going to get.
Powerful.
And that's what she was dealing with.
No.
For weeks, I had to call me because, I don't want you to stress out. Call me if you need to talk. Because I understand. And it's just sad to me.
It's very sad because, and I like what you said, that it's like they done hit the lotto, and the Powerball or whatever they call it. And you forget the purpose of why we're even here.
That's it.
We've lost somebody that we supposedly had loved.
Yeah.
It don't matter about the money.
No.
It don't matter about the materialistic thing.
The game.
What about what we've lost? And they prefer to look at what they can get.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
And that tears a family. I mean, I was watching one of the judges shows on TV, and there was 3 sisters. 2 of the sisters was against another sister, and the one that was standing alone was mad at the other 2 because they wanted to sell the house and she didn't want to sell the house. And so they had to take it to court and go through all of these, jump through all these hoops.
Yeah.
When it all comes down to money. They want,
money.
Money is the root of all evil.
Money.
The love of money, I should say, is the root of Why does it always come to mind?
I don't know. Like I said, it's like
Why?
this is not just one demo. This is all races. Everybody, y'all know y'all can relate to this. Like all white, black, Puerto Rican, Haitian. I don't care what.
Money.
All families go through this, where it's
All
all
families.
about the money.
I mean, they fight over 20 cents.
Yeah.
They fight over 30 cents because what it listen, I'm going to be very clear with you. We've lost so many loved ones that were so dear to our hearts. I would move heaven and earth if I could
Get them back.
in order to get them back.
Absolutely.
And they could have the money.
Yep.
They could have the materialistic stuff.
Yeah.
If I could just have my loved ones back, I would move heaven and earth.
Yeah. People don't think like
That's
that.
how I get down.
Yeah, they want the money.
The money, listen,
Payday.
money is not, listen, what good is money gonna do you if you're not in your good health?
Right. That part.
What good is money gonna do you if you know you done borrowed out, now you gotta pay back and you left with 20 cents.
Yeah.
What good is it? I mean, you know what, guys, listen, I'm getting tense because I want us to get to the point where if we're gonna be family, let's be family.
Right.
If we're gonna love, let's love.
Right,
Okay? Pick and choose, we don't do.
No.
Okay, we don't pick and choose. What we do is we love across the board. When you hurt, I hurt.
That's
when
it.
you feel pain, I feel pain.
That's it.
And it's coming genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put on a facade. Don't put on a
Right.
facade. We doing this genuinely because we really love you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? But don't cross me. Don't do that because there's no coming back from that. It's just not.
It's like it'll never be the same.
Never.
Because it's just like a violation. Like, you
It-
hurt me in a way, and we're not talking about a petty argument, y'all. You're gonna disagree sometimes with your
Exactly.
family. We're not talking about that. We're talking about that hardcore backstabbing where I don't even trust you that you won't harm me
Exactly.
type of betrayal.
And walk away.
I
They walk
can't eat
away
your
from
food,
you.
right? I
Yeah,
can't
they-
turn my back.
Yeah, they walk away from you. They walk away from the whole family. And it like, the prodigal son did in the Bible.
Yeah, yeah.
They walk away from you and then they make it, like I said, they deflect their issues on you that it's because of you that I walked away. No,
Right,
it's
right,
not.
right.
Because we could have sat down and had a whole conversation and resolved this whole thing.
Yes. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you would think that it would be easy being that it is family.
You know what? Let me say this, Fabulous. Family is good because God ordained family.
Mm-hmm.
But when sin came in to play, that's what decided how our families move. When sin came in, because at the end of the day, everything is a decision.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me and you as sisters can't sit down and reason? Me and you as sisters, we only, 8 months apart, let's
Right,
say,
right.
and me and you know each other. Listen, I know twins that kill each other,
Oh my
and they got the
goodness.
same face
Same face. Like, how could
and
you
hate
harm
each other.
How could you harm yourself?
They
That's
hate
what it's
exactly.
like you're harming yourself.
Exactly, they hate each other.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Do you
disturbing.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all of this, Ecclesiastes tells us is nothing new under the sun. So this ain't brand new. It's been happening,
Yeah.
But it's different. It hits a little different when it comes knocking on your door. That's why we're here,
Yeah.
because it came knocking on our door,
Yeah.
and so now we are dealing with a situation that we shouldn't even be dealing with. A disgruntled
Family member.
And I'm pretty sure it is more, but this is the one that popped up.
He want to be a star of the show.
And we're going to give him the stage and let him perform.
It's heartbreaking, but it is
It's-
what it is.
It is what it is.
We're not
And-
gonna stop living.
And what I don't like too, and then we're going to close out, is the fact that it doesn't only affect one person.
Oh no.
It affects so many others.
Yep.
It really do. And I'm talking about in your family.
It's true. It's a domino effect.
And because it affected us in a different way, because it was a situation where I don't want to go into our family business, but it was something very harsh that happened, that it shouldn't happen because of something that a family member left and didn't have to do it,
Right,
but
right,
did it
right,
out of
right.
love. And now this other person is really showing us who he really is
Mask
and
off.
who they've been all their life, but we didn't know.
And then, like, I love what you said, like, about it affecting other people. Because,
Yep.
see, now, because of this person's actions, now it's other family,
There you go.
you know,
There you go.
that's hurt too.
That's hurt.
Because now we're not
Yep.
getting together like we used to.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's a mess.
Exactly.
It's a mess.
It's a mess, and we're not trying to minimize anything. We're telling you what is, and we're not trying to even, tell people what to do, any of that kind of nature, because, we're not therapists, or we're not, doctors, or any of that kind of stuff. We're going by our testimony,
Yes.
our own personal testimony.
Yes.
Of how we're dealing with these situations, because at the end of the day, nobody wins.
Nope.
Nobody wins.
Who said that? I think Jay-Z said that.
Really?
Nobody wins when the family feud.
Yeah, nobody who's winning.
No, yeah. No.
Nobody's winning.
It's broken.
And it's not even, it's even to the point now where we don't even want to mediate with anybody. We just want the business end taken care of, and then that individual can go and move on.
Nope.
They can move on.
Say the whole thing. We tried to mediate
Oh yeah, we did.
for years.
We really did.
So now that door
Yeah.
is shut.
Yep, it's closed.
We tried.
We're done. We're done.
tried.
It's not, and we're not talking a week, month. We're talking years.
Years.
Years. We gave grace. Years. We extended the olive branch. Years.
Why? Because it's family. You don't
Never
you don't
wanted
want to
to be
give up
like
that
this.
easy on family.
Right.
So we
right.
tried.
So we really, 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 really,
Heartfelt
really
trying
tried.
too, y'all. I'm talking like
Amen.
laying your heart out there. Just
Absolutely.
come talk to me.
Exactly.
We can work this out. Try.
We almost like begged.
Let's move on. We don't even gotta talk
You
about it
know,
no more. Try.
And we even tried to set up times when we could meet together.
Right.
And we even got to the point where we said, okay, if our time don't work, we'll work around your
What's your
time.
schedule?
We tried to figure out all avenues.
So we don't
we
want
were
you,
blocked.
Right. We don't want you to think we're just cutting people off over here.
Never
Because
that.
it's family.
Because we're a tight knit
You know?
family over here. We don't do. That's not how we were taught. That's not how we was brought up.
Right.
Okay, but this is what it is because it's what it is. Okay, and we couldn't avoid it. It happened, and we can't make people want to be a part of us. We can't make people want to be a part of our family. We can't. Everybody have a choice. They make their decision, and this is what it is. We feed them with a long handled spoon. Fabulous.
It's just the way it has to be. Because like I said, your peace is priceless.
Yeah.
And you really can't force anyone to love you.
Never.
You can't force them to
Never.
act the way you want to.
No,
You
no.
can't expect them to be like you. Because when family is like but everybody has their own personality. And we just gotta
Absolutely.
learn to accept it and move on. It's
And
it's
move
sad,
on.
yes.
Yeah.
But what are we supposed to do? What are you supposed to do out there?
Listen, we not gonna stop living,
No.
and I'm not gonna live in misery while they walking around
Happy.
twirling their. Okay.
Living life. So for those of you out there, drop it in the comments. Tell us about a disgruntled family member that you're not looking forward to in these upcoming holidays.
Holidays coming.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be there to take the peace out of the gathering.
Exactly. And we're gonna gather in love.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna have a very small Thanksgiving dinner, and we're gonna invite people that love us. So it's gonna be very intimate. We're gonna eat, we're gonna laugh, and we're gonna be merry.
That's
You
it.
understand?
That's it.
And then for Christmas, we're gonna open up, and there's other plans that's being made for Christmas. But we're gonna make sure that we get some of the family together, those that care for us and all
Right,
of
that
that.
wanna be around.
Because the holidays is a joyous time. It's and then it could be grievous.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is like death all over again. When you
Right.
lose somebody
Right. Right.
like this here, this is like death all over
It is.
again.
It is.
We got to grieve again.
Gotta grieve
You
all
see
over
what I
again.
mean? So we going to get through it, though.
Mm-hmm.
God is going to bring us through it. We're going to be victorious. We're
Absolutely.
going to be happy because we know that we're doing the right thing. And that's what you have to do. You have to know that you're doing the right thing, that you've tried everything possible to keep things together.
Yep.
You went through the muck and the
You
mire.
did. You really
You went
did.
through everything you possibly could in order to make things work, and it just didn't work.
You gotta be okay
And
with
you
it.
got to be okay with it.
Have to be
And you
okay with
have to
it.
be, and I'm going back to what Fabulous said, you have to stay present.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with it. Deal with it. Okay? Don't try to overlook it. No, you got to deal with these things. You got to, because it's going to affect you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's going to affect your family and your children and your, so
Your house.
your household.
Yeah,
Very
it's gonna
much.
affect your
Very
house.
much. So we got to deal with these things. It's not
Mm-hmm.
pleasant, but it's things that we just have to do.
Yeah.
Okay? So we hope you enjoyed our podcast for
We
today.
got quite a few. Tanish,
Hi.
I'm sorry if we're pronouncing your name wrong. Hi.
How you
Hi,
doing?
Alexander.
Hi.
Noob Gaming.
Hey.
Hey, I don't know why you talking about.
What do you say?
You know what? Maybe I don't know.
Something toilet?
Right. I
I don't know what that comment meant, but
We don't know what that means, but anyway, hi.
we nice over here. We're very nice over here. Nodu, is that how you pronounce it?
Noob.
No.
Noob Gaming.
Okay, I don't know exactly what that meant, but I'm assuming. I hope it wasn't. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Okay.
Thank y'all for joining
We
us.
absolutely thank you for coming on, and
Right.
we want you to know that we're here on Mondays, and we usually come on about 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be
So
3.
we'll be here next week, I should say Sunday, next Monday, 3 o'clock for Queen Fabulous. Let's talk about it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, we want you to have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, and enjoy yourself. Make sure you take care of you,
Right.
okay? And you know what? We even want you to love your family.
Still love them.
Love your family, okay? And whatever situation is going on, just stay present and deal with it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we love you. I'm Queen,
And I'm fabulous.
and we'll see you next week if the Lord's will.
Bye.
Bye.